Some key elements you've got to always remember, some basics. Sales, nothing happens unless you have a sale. You probably have heard that theme, but it's true. You have to be able to bring the product in, have someone, whether it's one of the principals or you hire someone who's in the marketing area, but initiate the sales. Secondly, the product, which I would call either an engineered product, could be a manufacturing product, whatever. But that also is a key element in what any business has to have. Now, I mentioned the outside support, the controller, lawyers, what have you. Let's talk about strategy a little bit. We were lucky when I got this business of Hawk, that what we inherited was a niche product. In our case, it was friction material for aircraft. And we had 40% of every aircraft that flew in the world had our friction material in it. And the beauty of that was, one, there were very few competitors. As I mentioned, we gobbled up one of them, so there were only two of us that were in the business. And it was very hard to get into the business. But one of the really neat things about that niche was the product is constantly used. Friction material wears out. They have to buy more of it. And if you have a product in what you're looking at that has a really good niche, it has a market that's waiting for it, eager for it, and if you can get one also that where the product wears out and they have to buy more of them, that's even better. You need to think globally. Pretty common for all of you here to think that way. Back in the early days in business, we always thought about business strictly in the United States. But this is a world economy now. And whenever you're thinking of where the product might go, you must think globally. One of the things to watch, though, and I would encourage this, keep two things in-house, no matter what else you do. The technology, keep it in-house, keep it as much of a secret as possible. And two, the final assembly of the product should be kept in-house. Because there are too many places in the world that once they know what you do, they can probably produce it a lot cheaper and maybe even a lot better. But when you keep the technology in-house and when you make the final assembly of what you now supply to the customer, that gives you the strength and the confidence that people are not going to steal your know-how. You want to keep your know-how in-house.